today we are here, the person who came almost kissed the death, and he's alive here because of Kangen Water. So thanks so much, sir, for enlightening us with the information, as well as I'll say rather not the information. Actually, it was like a transformation for all of us that how people are perceiving network marketing. And all people like doctors, chartered, they think that, oh, network marketing is like just like any other gimmick here. But here, one amazing company called Inagic, and the person who has experienced death came back strong, and almost, I think, around more than 1,000 plus machines under your belt across the globe. And hearing from him, it's really a pleasure. Thank you so much, sir. So the question for you, sir. So the people, who are listening to you, what is your kind of advice here when the moment they say MLM, oh, nahi, mujhe MLM nahi karna hai, MLM fraud hai, ye hai, MLM mein paisa zyada bana दिखाते हैं, and because वो लोगों को पैसा ज्यादा दिखाते हैं ताकि उनको distributors को देना पड़ता है, वगैरह वगैरह, obviously. And the best thing which we listen everywhere is 3 लाख का पानी इंडिया में कौन पिएगा? So, sir, if you could put some light before we go to the next one, please. Thank you. Sorry, sir.
Yep. Thank you, Neil, for that wonderful question. In fact, a tricky one rather, and a very common one rather. Let me tell you only one thing. It is their karma. Okay, they are not able to understand what Kangen Water is all about. Now, the basic syndrome that people have in the mindset, they think they know everything. Okay. Now, let me tell you, my master taught me one thing. Okay. Even if you practice a meditation one time, do you think it is going to help you comprehend the values of a lifetime? By just doing it once in your lifetime, people attend one demo or a 2 demo or probably 3 demo, and then they come to a conclusion, ah, mujhe pata hai. Okay. They go through a glimpse and a glance of something. Okay. Now people, the negative mindset, okay, that they've been programmed to receive all the time. They go to YouTube or Google, and first thing is they search for the scam. So the scam gets magnified. I tell these guys, first go and do research. Okay, put ERW water. You've got more than 2 lakh clinical trials and testimonies on different results. Yep. Now, when I was struck with a brain surgery, okay, and when I was 2 months indisposed of, and I was at home, okay, after coming back from the hospital, you guys know, and I had nothing to do. I was only wondering and counting how many breath cycles I have. So I wanted an answer for that. So I did some extensive research on molecular drugs. I did extensive research on what is a stroke for the first time ever in my life, because that was my first time. Okay. So I understood there is something called ischemia. Okay. A terminology used for stroke patients, and there was something called cerebral infarct. Okay. So when I said, when I tried to go through the details of ischemia, cerebral infarct, and whatever happened, I didn't come close to any kind of a solution for that. There were no medical answers to this particular situation. Okay. I didn't find myself recovering from any situation even in the future. My life looked dark. Probably it was uncertain. Moving from one uncertainty in the hospital to an uncertainty on Google, trying to search for what is cardiac, what is the ischemia, and what is the basically cerebral infarct. And that is when I chose to do some other research called, okay, ERW and brain, ERW and brain, ERW and, ischemia, ERW and cerebral infarct. And believe me, the kind of links that I got exposed to, the answer side that attracted, got so magnified. I found answers for my challenges in just a couple of links. Okay, and in a couple of minutes, I saw all the hope in front of me to reverse everything that had happened to me with the electrolyzed restructured water. Now, so important thing is, had I gone to YouTube, okay, searching for answers on cerebral infarct or ischemia or blood thinners, imagine what would have popped up and magnified in front of me. Yeah. So the point here is, if you Search for solutions if you have the right intentions, and if you're looking for solutions as a seeker, you will never regret. You will only magnify solutions. But most of the people, when they search, they want to search scams first.
Yeah.
So they come across all scamsters inviting them, calling them. They have invited, they have manifested, and they get trapped into that vicious cycle. Even when they go for a demo, they go to a demo given by a scamster, and they come out frustrated even after being part of this. But people like you and me, tell me now, when we got connected, we didn't have this approach in our mind that, we are going to see a scam.
Yeah.
We tried to evaluate what is in it for us. Over to you.
So Shashi sir, thank you so much. That is really fantastic. So there is one more thing, people are saying that this is only for rich class, people, whereas the company record says around, I think almost chunk of the machines have been purchased by the middle class and the low middle class people.
Correct.
The people coming from remote places like Kalyan, Dombivli, Thane, they made it so big in India, in
Correct.
Kangen. So, these middle class people are owning Alto car, which is worth 3.5 to 4 lakh, and our machine, which is not going to last for long, whereas this machine is definitely working for 25 years. So that, why in magic, that one liner for that mindset that this is only for rich class and not for middle class. So if you could show some light, I know I'm taking your time, but really we need an answer.
Sure. Sure. If it were to be a one-liner, let me tell you, Inagic doesn't believe in basically offering this opportunity to extraordinary people or an extraordinary elite class. Like the other day, I was listening to Dr. Cass. Okay, when I was listening to Dr. Cass as a mentor, he was just trying to share something. Inagic has come out with a philosophy for a common man to access the elite class at ease. The product basically or the potential marketability might be for the elite class. But who can take it to the elite class? Common people like you and me.
Yep.
So he wanted to bridge this gap, okay, between the classes that existed in the world. He wanted to give an access to the elite class for all of us. So it is how you look at it. Probably the whole story, okay, because we are part of a disorganized industry, it percolated in a different way that this product is for only the elite class.
Yes, sir.
But they did not carry forward the message that this is for ordinary people who can become extraordinary, and they can have access and entry. You can go to a CM, you can go to a PMO office, you can go to health ministry, you can go to oncologists, doctors, lawyers, engineers, anybody and everybody who drinks water, they are your prospects. So I don't see anything of that sort. Inagic is a class by itself.
All right, sir. So the final one, compassion or competition? Your take, sir.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to tell something. Whenever somebody comes to an opportunity, okay, it is always the passion to make money that drives them. Now, passion can be a need, passion can be a compulsion, passion can be an emotion, or it could be anything, whatever the situations or reasons. It is passion initially that we want to make some money. Okay, we want to settle down real quick. It happens to everybody, everywhere, whether it is your job, whether it is your traditional business, or even here for that matter, everything remains the same. But after a certain stage, compassion takes over. After a few hundred sales, not even few hundred, I would say exactly after 100 sales or 50, 60 sales rather, you come to a situation of so much comfort, okay, and ease. Probably that is where you can definitely be more compassionate about helping others see the same, feel the same, experience the same. And I would say anybody who thinks competition has to drink lot of fresh 9.5 pH water, not 2 grams of antioxidant, probably 10 grams of antioxidant to flush out all the toxins that they are carrying in their head.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's phenomenal, Shashi sir. So the participants here, if you really got some value out of this particular session here, if you could please give me one on the chat box, please, one. Participants, please show me your participation here. If you could give me one on the chat box, if you're really liking this. Okay, here we go. Fantastic. So can I get more ones here? So if you've got value out of this session. All right, great. So a couple of ones there. Fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was Shashy Iyer, sir, the global, international, kind of a Kangen super specialist and one of the top 682 Kangen distributors, the man who has touched the death and came back solid and, creating this session and this entire to the water pub. It is his brainchild, and we are grateful, sir, for, taking us as part of this panel.